Welcome to Detroit, Michigan. Ford Field, as we have a couple of teams colliding here in Motown, hoping to hit the right notes and walk away with the victory in the Quick Lane Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the Western Michigan Broncos return team will have that offense backed up. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to run for it. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Stopped after making the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Buckeyes are on the move. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on... And they got him for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He makes the connection. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. On the run, it's Singh. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Looking at a second and short now. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed. Make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look. Taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Coming after him. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be knocked down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Grab near the marker is Kane. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he's got it at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll throw it on first down. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. 2 quarters down in the Quick Lane Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here in the bowl season, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Quick Lane Bowl.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Wants to throw on second down. Using the quick game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it! And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. How about this on first and goal to give to the wide receiver? He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Powers forward. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Looking for space. It's Singh. He now has 80 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. They'll go right back to him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when we decide to run it.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Off play action on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. Got him downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. He looks that one in nicely.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is ready to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're bringing heat. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got it at the 41, 30 short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He'll throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 86-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oh, what a move. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You've put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.